Okay, y'all, back with video number 2. My phone may go off. If it does, I'm just gonna stop it. I was making this video once, and a friend of mine called. I stopped making it. She said she was gonna. We talked for a second. She said she was gonna come right back, and she ain't coming back. So I'll just send her the voicemail and then call her back. This is How to Get Away with Murder, season 2, episode 14. There's a baby. Okay, I made a video last week of how to get away with murder, but by the time I forgot to upload it, and by the time I remembered, it was too late. So I was like, bump it. I did cut my nails down just for a couple of weeks. Come next month, I'm just gonna soak these off and put a whole new set on. Um, but yeah. Anyways, okay. So I'm just gonna go over real quick what happened tonight. Really, it really did not like pick up until the very end. Okay. So I'm just gonna go through real quick. We open up, it opens back up, Annalise is at Wes's apartment, still getting attacked. She gets away, Philip gets away. So at this point, they don't know where Philip is. Y'all, I still think, like, okay, when they get back to Annalise's house, Annalise, Eve, and Wes, um, Nate comes and lets them know that Caleb is missing. Of course, Michaela gets all upset. She telling Annalise, this is all your fault. We all knew Philip was bad. We never told Caleb Philip was bad. We left him vulnerable. We should have told him, blah, blah, blah. Now, y'all, I know, like I keep saying, I could be just 100% wrong, but I keep saying, I honestly believe that it is going to come out that Caleb had something to do with this. And y'all, we think that how they trying to make it seem like Philip took advantage of the sister and she was just naive and he manipulated her. Honestly, y'all, I think it's going to be the other way around. I think that it's going to be Caleb manipulated Philip and the sister, and possibly the sister may even be in on it. Yeah, she ended up getting 5 years, but if you think about it, you kill your parents and your aunt. That's 3 people that's dead, and you still get millions of dollars. You still get your inheritance. You winning. 5 years, that's nothing. You winning. And probably you won't even do them whole 5 years. You winning. So, like, we only got one episode to the end of this season. So I could be completely wrong, y'all, but I have been saying this since day one. I think that Caleb, at first I was saying maybe not, maybe it was the staff, the maid staff. Now, I think it was Caleb. Okay, Frank, who in the flashback, well, was it, no, it wasn't a flashback. Who was the lady that Frank was sleeping with? Was it a flashback or was it, no, it was, I can't remember, was it a flashback or was it present day? It was a flashback. Who was that lady Frank was sleeping with? Maybe nobody. The DA interviewed everybody. At first, the DA only wanted to interview the original Keating Four. Wes, Laurel, Michaela. The original 4. Not Asher. Okay, everybody but Asher. Then he said, no, he called for Asher too. Y'all, wild thinking that Asher was going to mess it up and tell. And you know what? I think Asher was about to tell. If Bunny wouldn't have been there, Asher would have told it all. But luckily, Bunny was there and she kind of stopped him from really telling on himself. Because if we remember, when he ran over that damn DA, it was a lady that saw him in her car. Why the lady didn't see the DA under his tire, obviously, but the DA was under his car. And he was right there, at the courthouse. He had just hit the lady. The lady was under his car, and the secretary or clerk or somebody saw him and asked him, hey, do you need help? I remember that. Okay. Now we see, the last episode, we see that Annalise really did not kill Wes' mother. She didn't. She really didn't kill Wes' mother. Wes' mother really killed herself. Which I was saying, like, Wes, I knew he didn't do it. I know he didn't kill his mother. But even though I forgot to upload it, y'all, I was calling it last episode, like, something ain't right. I knew it. Wes' mama was too scared when she killed herself. Well, come to find out, we find out at the end of this episode that Wes' daddy is the father of the boy who is on trial for murder. The one that Annalise is working for while she's pregnant. Come to find out, I think that was Mahoney or something like that. He done been raping Wes' mama. And that's how she got pregnant. And probably, you know, she was an immigrant. If we listen to it when Eve was interviewing her, Eve was like, we don't have any record of how you came to the country. She was probably an illegal immigrant. And he targeted her because he knew, you know, I'm a millionaire. I'm a businessman. Who gonna believe her? You know, she ain't gonna say nothing. She here illegally anyways. So he was raping her and she got pregnant with Wes. And he pretty much told her that she was going to testify for his son. Excuse me. Which, I mean, we found out at the end. West, of course, is like, no. My mother told me my father died. Blah, blah, blah. Emily's like, no, honey, I'm sorry. The reason that I have done everything for you. I mean, so pretty much, because y'all, I was saying Lord is Wes Annalise's child. Like, that's what I was saying. But pretty much the reason that she has continuously protected him and let him slide on a lot of stuff and brought him in is because she knows who his father is. And plus because she feels guilty that his mother killed herself because, you know, the guy on the last episode, he had threatened, he told Wes' mother that he was going to do something to Wes. And Wes' mom was like, oh, he threatened my son, really, you know, and she was like, just protect my son. That's all I asked. And she stabbed herself in the neck. So y'all, that, like, this episode was so sad. It was good, but it was sad. Like, it really, really was. So that's what happened at the end. I do skip around, so sorry. I don't know. My nose is not even running. It just feels like it's running. It's not even freaking running. I'm gonna hold off on Annalise to the very end. Okay. I do have to talk about Annalise real quick. Annalise get drunk, right? She in her office. Frank done bought her in a bottle of liquor. At first I was like, is that Amsterdam or Smirnoff? I was trying to figure out what kind of liquor it was. But she done got drunk in the office. And she done came out the office wobbly. And I told all them to get out. Y'all, why she hit Laura with that purse? I was in here cracking up when she hit Laura with that purse. Which I didn't, like, clearly you could tell Annalise drunk because why would she send them out with Philip on the loose? You know, so that part was funny. So she sends everybody except for Wes out. And that's when, you know, later on she tells Wes about his mother, now, only thing I wasn't clear on, I think, did she actually tell Wes about her son or not? I don't know. But anyways, so we see, you know, everybody getting drunk in the bar. Y'all, what kind of damn dancing was Michaela doing on the dance floor? Really? Like, Michaela, boo. We already know. We done said this last season. You not as prissy and high class as you want everybody to think, honey. You came from, you know, from low. Because her fiance, mama had done got her together at that dinner table in that restaurant when she tried to get her to sign that prenup, honey. She had to let her know, boo, I know where you come from. And this ain't your come up. My family, married in my family is not your come up. So, Michaela, don't pull it. We know you know how to do some better dance moves. Then you got Asher out there. I mean, Asher's just Asher. But y'all, Asher must got some good, you know, some good wood or something between his legs. Because next thing you know, they done Michaela done stumbled into the darn hallway calling Caleb, and Ashley's like, well, if you upset, just take it out on me. And she started hitting him in the chest, and then all of a sudden they having sex. And then on the next episode, she gonna say we doing this again, and he gonna be like, yeah, we doing this again. So I said, all right, Asher. Asher must be laying it down. We do see one thing. Well, I hold on to that. Was I the only person who was waiting on Frank and Bunny to sleep together? Like, I don't know why, but I just got that vibe from them. Y'all think it's gonna come out that Frank and Bunny slept together? And what the hell did Sam have on Frank? Because in the episode at the end, when Elise, when she was having the flashbacks and she was still pregnant, she told Frank, she was like, you just some old trailer trash that my husband found, and he pulled you out of the gutter and asked me to hire you, and you working for me. So if you and your feelings about, he was telling her she was being nasty to him. He was like, if you and your feelings, you can get out your feelings. And I'm like, well, damn, what did Sam have? Like, what did Sam have? Which maybe, since Sam was a therapist, maybe he was Frank's therapist. Maybe. But I want to know that too. Yeah, like, it's so many questions that are not answered. I don't know how they're gonna fit. They're not gonna fit all of them in to the last episode because we only have one episode left. Okay, so y'all, let's just go ahead and talk about this tragedy. Oh, that was the actual, like, oh my God, why of this episode. So after Annalise done told Wes Daddy, look, I know what you did. You know, I know you probably was raping this woman and whatnot. She goes to Eve and tells her, like, look, you need to tell the DA that's prosecuting this case, because she want to tell that the West mama was lying, that she didn't actually see the guy, the son, because she was saying that she saw the son that night and they talked, and so she knows he didn't kill his fiance or his wife. I think it was fiance. Okay, so Annalise wants it to be known that the lady was lying. Eve is like, no, I can't. Which, y'all, why I feel like some kind of way Eve gonna have some more to do with this. I don't know why, but I just feel like Eve gonna have some more to do with it. But she leaves Eve and says, you know what, I'm on my way. She calls somebody. She calls the DA herself, and she's like, look, I need to talk to you about this. Some stuff I need to tell you about the case. I'm on my way to your office. Y'all, why she hang up the phone, she get hit by a truck. Y'all, why I jumped? Like, I was like, oh my God. I was so shocked. I was not expecting that. Annalise get hit by a truck, and they bring her in on a stretcher, and she's like, is my baby dead? Is my baby dead? The nurse like, we can't find no heartbeat, but we working on it. Y'all, they had this woman on this stretcher on the operating table. They done gave her emergency C-section. Sam asked in a session with Bunny, he ain't trying to answer the damn phone. Finally, he answered the phone, so he done made it. And y'all, the baby died. Y'all, I was like, oh my God. Then what really, really took me, y'all, was when they gave her the baby. Like, oh my God, that was just so sad. They done gave her the baby, and the baby dead. I'm like, I put on Facebook, I was like, man, why they had to show us this baby? They could have just damn had showed us the outlining of the blanket or something. Like, okay, but y'all had to show us this baby in here, which, we know it wasn't a real baby, but still, the effect. It had its desired effect. And then The nurse come in and she take a picture, and Annalise just snap, and she like, get it away from me, get it away from me. And she's sitting at her desk drinking still, and she got a picture of her, Sam, and the baby. And y'all, this episode was so good. But it was so sad. It really was. So y'all, we got one episode left. They better come with it on this episode. They better answer a lot of these questions, or else we gonna go into next season not with a whole lot of questions, because it's a lot of questions. Will Wes find his daddy? I mean, we saw him at the end of the episode looking the man up. The man's still alive and kicking. Will he find his daddy? Will they find Caleb? Will they find Philip? Will they finally say who killed the parents? Who killed the aunt? Is this new DA going, the one that's looking into the assistant DA death? Honey, he coming for Annalise them, honey. He is coming for them. What do Sam got on Frank? Oh, how did I damn forget? I was gonna wrap this video up. So y'all, the last little minute or two, here come Laurel drunk. She come to Annalise's house, and it's like at the same time she knocking on Annalise's door, Bunny knocking on Frank door. That's when I said, well, damn, y'all gonna do it? Bunny walk in and say, I done figured it out. Y'all, if y'all hear something, I don't know, my husband back there asleep, and whatever he watching is really loud, so I apologize for that. She said, I done figured it out. You didn't kill Lila, the girl from first season. You didn't kill her for Annalise. You killed her for Sam. So Laurel, and so Frank like, yeah, I did, but Annalise can't never know. Here come Laurel, old pissy drunk self, telling Annalise, yeah, and Frank killed Laurel for you, and blah blah blah. And Annalise looking like, what? So y'all, Annalise done went up there and went up there and packed them bags, and next thing you know, she knocking. Y'all, why I thought she was going to Nate's house, honey. She done went to the number one place you could go, Mama house. So yeah, here goes Cicely Tyson. Child, I said, me and my friend was talking on Facebook. My friend talking about, man, Laura, old drunk ass done messed it up. Y'all, I said, Laura, you just done messed stuff up. So y'all, that's it. Whew, I'm so looking forward to this season finale, y'all. This has been a good season. I just hope that the next, like here, like the episode starts off, like How to Get Away with Murder, the thing that they might as well trademark it. They start off slow. They do. They'll have a cliffhanger, and then the next episode, it'll go over that, deal with that cliffhanger for like 2 seconds. And then the rest of the episode will be kind of slow up until about minute 30. And then it'll slowly start to climb. And by minute 45, you like, okay, this is getting good. And then by minute dang on 52, that's when it really be on 100. Like, so I hope next episode, y'all, they start us off here, because it's too many questions that I personally need answered. But as always, y'all, I do thank y'all for watching. I make videos strictly because I like doing them. So we will see what's going on. I'm not sure if I'm going to post these videos tonight or tomorrow, probably tonight. I will be doing Mary. I made that video last week also. By the time I remembered to upload it was too late. But I will be doing that video as well. But again, y'all, I do thank y'all for watching.